Matty, obviously the League Leaders Shield in the bag. You come into this week with a week off, able to kind of watch the other teams go at it and enjoy that. It must be a real satisfying feeling, a bit of a calm before the storm, but a real satisfying feeling in the position that you put yourselves in.
It was, yeah. I'm proud that we did. It was a good end to last week, to the regular season, but we're going to a new competition now. Other than a home game, it doesn't count for too much. We have to perform in our next challenge, whoever that may be. So yeah, our attention moves forward really quickly. The recognition was nice for last week, but exciting time of the season. 6 good clubs ready to go at it, and I think there's some great games to come.
How valuable is that week off, just to get the players rested, recuperated, refreshed, ready to go?
Yeah, it can be. We've experienced in the last 2 years both ways. We had the week off and failed in the semi-final, and I think we learned a little bit from that, and the things that we put into place last year that worked quite well, and we'll look to learn again into this next semi-final that we'll go into.
People will talk about the kind of physical benefits of that break and being able to rest up, but is there a kind of mental aspect to it as well, of just being able to kind of reset a little bit and get the players in the right mindset?
I genuinely believe it can work both ways. I think the teams that win this week will feel really battle hardened and they'll have momentum. So it can work both ways, and all each team can concentrate on is the next performance, the preparation, and that's what we'll do. There's no real advantage to reading too much into it. It's just about trying to maximise the situation that you find yourself in.
And you mentioned obviously you'll play at home in that semi-final. How big of a benefit is that?
It's nice to be at home. Our fans have been outstanding all year. The energy at the stadium, the club's putting a real show on recently, so it's good to be in familiar surroundings. Yeah, I'm glad it's that way, but again, it doesn't count for much.
Your players obviously kind of well rehearsed now in this kind of playoff environment, this knockout environment. Does that make your job simpler in just saying, look, this is what we do, this is how we navigate these next couple of weeks?
It's just different. It's just different. The fact that we've been there before and been successful. Last year we came into this situation and we were trying to improve on the year before that. So, we've just got to keep looking forward, trying to improve. We will tap into some of our experience from big games, but it's more about getting the team mentally and physically in the right place. Simple game plan, and just looking to improve on our last performance.
A lot of people like me will start throwing the word treble around and things like that. Is that something you use as a motivating factor, or is it something that you just put at the back of your mind?
No, it is something that we would touch on, the fact that we've got the chance to do something really special as a group. But our go-to is always about doing it for one another, doing it for the club and the supporters. So this is another extension of that. So yeah, we'll talk about it. It's a fact, we won't shy away from it. But the main reason will be we want to perform as a tight group and represent the club the best we can.
Just a word on your dream team inductees. You'll probably feel like you could have had a few more in there from your squad, but you've had some really outstanding performances, haven't you?
Yeah, I think it's fair representation. I think there's competition across all those players, so there's not many players that you can think are dead set for this team. It does suggest the team's been going well when you get 3 or 4 lads in. So I'm pleased, I'm proud. I think those players that are in will be the first to share the credit with the teammates. But each of them 4 I'm really proud of. All got their own stories, a little bit different. From junior, it's his first one, a breakout year. Luke Thompson coming back from the NRL. Jake Wardle, it's his second one in a row, he's playing really well. And Liam Marshall as a senior player with us and a leader. I think it's almost credit to him for his whole career and the journey he's been on. So each of them in their own right, much like the rest of the squad, the lads from across the league. I think it's been a quality year, some entertaining rugby, some fresh faces in the dream team, and a lot of homegrown players that have come through the Super League Academy. So I think it's a really exciting dream team this year.
I know it's a daft question, you probably won't answer, but any preference in who you get in that semi-final?
Not at all, no. I think, like I mentioned, whichever team you face will be coming off the back of a really tough win against a good team. So any of these 4 teams will have momentum and be a massive challenge for us.
Well, best of luck, mate.
Thank you.